Hi, fellow fanatics. It's me, coming back at you to do one of my famous trailer reviews. I got kind of a sore throat, so please bear with me. But I'm going to do 3 trailer reviews right now and probably upload them, relatively soon after each other. So you've got 3 fantastic, recent trailer reviews to look forward to, all pretty much at one time. This is the very first one I'm starting with. I think the most recent one was just debuted within the last, I don't know, 12, 24 hours of when I'm recording this and when I'm uploading this, which is of course I think it's the first teaser of the Batman vs. Superman movie that apparently is coming out next year. I can't remember if it's July or something like that, 2016. I mean, this is pretty nuts to see a teaser for a movie that's not coming out until, over a year from now. It's kind of... How do I feel about it? I don't know. I mean, just the fact that we're getting a teaser so soon, I mean, shoot. Whatever. I guess I'm here to discuss how I feel about the teaser itself, so let's do that. Now, I guess I should start the review with just the fact of my current standings on superheroes and superhero movies, and this is coming from a guy getting on in years now who's had his fill of this and that and all kinds of stuff, and just kind of getting more Scrooge-ish potentially as the years go on. So keep that in mind. I mean, in my opinion, right now the superhero craze is a little much, and it's just like, oh god, superheroes falling out drain us, So we'll start off with that, quick fact, or in my personal opinion about superhero movies. It's a little much right now, and my first introduction to Superman, of course, I'm so old, or I mean, I'm of the, I guess I shouldn't say that, I'm of the age where, I mean, I grew up with the original. I was alive when the very first Christopher Reeve Superman the movie, I think it was referred to, came out. I never saw it in the theater or anything like that, but I grew up with like Superman the movie and Superman 2 and stuff, and I never actually saw Superman 3 until years and years later, and Superman 4 I probably saw once when it came out on video. So I grew up with the original, like, Superman 1 and 2, and as a kid it's just like, yeah, whatever, but I never really gave too much of a shit about Superman. To me it was just like, yeah, you could do anything. I found, particularly found, like, Superman 2 as a kid, and even now, just extremely depressing, like, when he loses his powers and shit, and it's just... everything's hopeless and lost. Jesus, I'm supposed to be reviewing the trailer. So anyway, this is ridiculous. Pardon my just rambling, the bird tweetings kind of got me, what's that word called? Distracted. So regardless, so long story short, I'm not the biggest, I've never been the biggest Superman fan. 1989, of course, when Tim Burton's Batman came out, I mean, among us kids at the time, it was all the craze. I was much more, I was and am much more of a Batman fan than I've ever was a Superman fan. So, I kind of like Batman, but like I say, getting on in years, who gives a shit? I mean, whatever. I had my fun Bat time and whatever, and, Nolan's movies, in a way, kind of ruined it for me. As cool as Dark Knight was, and Batman Begins to a certain extent, it's kind of like, I kind of like, Michael Keaton and Batman 89. So anyway, I apologize. I'm supposed to be talking about the trailer, so here we go. So, I mean, I wasn't, I guess I'm not, hold on a second. Before I begin the trailer review, I should say, and finally, the last tidbit before I begin, I thought Man of Steel was particularly just kind of lame. I can't remember how many stars I gave it at the time. I think me and Matt reviewed it. So feel free to check that review out. But I have since seen it since, and it's just like, whatever my star rating was at the time is probably lower. I just think Man of Steel is... flashbang, whatever. It's just like, I kind of like, my favorite part of the movie is probably the Krypton stuff, to be honest. I kind of like that stuff, but it's just like towards the end and stuff, when it's just battle and this and that, it's just like, yeah, what? What's happening, So now on to the trailer review. I'm sorry it took so long. Well, this is just a teaser, so what are you going to say? I mean, I don't know, it's just more of the same shit. it seems like, you know, every year, as far as these like superhero blockbuster movies go, it's like there's more and more CG and less real world, like actual live photography. I mean, it's going to be to the point, maybe it is already, I don't know, where they're not even going to shoot these blockbuster movies with cameras. They're just going to, you know, motion capture people's performances and the whole thing. They'll just say, oh, the whole, you know, the whole world is CG anyway, so why even shoot live actors in front of green screen? Let's just motion capture the actors and just, you know, I just, you know, personally I don't like, you know, how any of this looks, and it's just like the idea of Batman versus Superman. I don't read comics, so I have no idea. Just the Batman versus Superman just seems kind of, you know, like an ant versus a tidal wave to me. It's just like, okay, you know, that's a short movie, but whatever, you know. So anyway, I guess I don't really have much to say about the trailer because there's not much to the trailer. We just see this and that and whatever. Obviously, since I'm more of a Batman fan, I'm interested more in the Batman aspect of it. And I kind of like that cool, whatever the hell outfit he's wearing at the end of the trailer, where he's got the, he's like a metal steel, you know, outfit where he's got the glowing eyes and he's looking up at Superman, and, you know, that's kind of cool. So, you know, I'm more excited just about the Batman, you know, I guess Bruce Wayne elements in this movie than anything else. I don't really give two shits necessarily about the movie, not exactly looking forward to it. It's not a big deal. I'll probably see it, maybe, budget 2D, I should say, non-3D showing, budget matinee. If I'm still alive. I mean, this is like, you know, over a year until it's out, so a lot can happen between now and then. So anyway, I apologize for my rambling at the beginning of it. I guess it was supposed to be a trailer, but I just wanted to lay some history and explain why my thoughts are what they are in regards to this upcoming movie, which I don't really care too much about. But feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments, what you think about the trailer, what you think about the whole idea of Batman versus Superman. I don't know, why not just Batman and Superman, you know, just team up. And of course, you know, Superman doesn't need a partner. You know, that's why I don't like Superman. It's just like, I'll take care of this. Just, you know, sit there, Bruce. And, you know, it's just like, whatever. So this review went on way too long. I talked about way too many other things, but whatever, you know, the birds, I blame it on the birds for distracting me. It's all their fault. I don't take any responsibility for my action. It's all the birds' fault. So thank you very much for watching this, you know, ramble and with a little bit of a trailer review mixed in. And as always, I'll see you on the next video.